Whether the Portuguese economy is pushing for the real estate sector or the real estate sector is really pushing for the Portuguese economy is a two-way round. It's a two-way round because you cannot speak about a dynamic country, a dynamic economy, without speaking about its real estate sector.
I think it's a wonderful event that is necessary, mixing all the managers and the banks to explain what we can offer to international investors. And what you asked, I think, is very pertinent and very important, is the evolution of the SIX. The SIX as a vehicle, a preference. I think it's one of the best vehicles for foreign investors to put their money in Portugal, to invest in Portugal in real estate.
Well, the market is in a very good shape in Portugal. We have a traditional banking sector which has become stronger and stronger. They have dealt with capital restrictions and NPLs, and these days Portuguese banks are very, very strong and very healthy. They actually finance a lot more projects than their European counterparts, so that it's possible to finance a wide array of projects in Portugal in Portuguese banks, as opposed to other European jurisdictions where other players, like debt funds or private equity companies, insurance companies that are becoming very popular in financing or pension funds, have to act.
I think that the market is very well prepared in the sense that we have professional players, we have a responsive regulator, we have the right kind of legislation which compares very well with what exists in Europe, even better than the regulation is even more interesting than in other countries.
Portugal has witnessed a strong path of growth, which we believe we can sustain going forward. The real estate sector can and has to support that growth and create the conditions to accelerate that growth going forward. So I think that from an international perspective, Portugal presents very strong stability, very strong transparency, and the right conditions to support investment, even on a risk-adjusted.
It was a very useful conference, very well participated by all players in Portugal that are focused on the real estate industry. This time we focused on the sources of capital, and we learned that banks are more willingly to increase their exposure for the financing of the real estate investments, but also complementing with equity and private equity and alternative sources of capital for the real estate industry.
It's a pleasure to be here. This event shows how successful and profitable in a way, or successful is the good word, the market is today. We do live international uncertainty, and we do live a time where most of the players in Europe are suffering, but we don't feel it in Portugal at all. And the proof of that is the success of an event like this, that is packed with people looking for the good information that is being discussed.
A Caixa tem histórico grande do financiamento imobiliário, tanto na promoção como no financiamento aos compradores finais, em particular na área residencial, mas também noutras áreas como escritórios, hotelaria, indústria. Nós estamos muito comprometidos e é uma das áreas que nós continuamos a procurar desenvolver, uma vez que faz parte do nosso próprio ecossistema de atividade.
Sobre o financiamento, acho que o consenso que ficou na mesa é que hoje os bancos, e eu sou representante do novo banco, os bancos portugueses estão sólidos, estão rentáveis e apoiam claramente o setor. São o veículo fundamental de financiamento. Ainda em Portugal, a maior parte da estrutura de dívida é feita junto dos bancos tradicionais e locais, mas que hoje também partilhamos em proximidade e em parceria com fundos, com outras estruturas de apoio que são importantes e que têm surgido ultimamente.
Portanto, é um setor que nós vemos como muito positivo em Portugal, é um setor que tem tido um destaque e uma notoriedade internacional. Temos uma procura muito grande, quer do ponto de vista do mercado, digamos, doméstico, natural, como até do mercado internacional do ponto de vista de investidores estrangeiros, que têm vindo por vagas e que, no fundo, estão aqui a dinamizar em Portugal uma área que é uma área do fundo de investimento imobiliário muito interessante e que tem desenvolvido a economia em Portugal.
Acho que ficou explícito neste último painel que o nosso regime legal que temos é um regime perfeitamente enquadrado com o resto da Europa, capaz de captar o interesse dos investidores internacionais e fazer, no fundo, o fluxo que é o propósito destes fundos, de angariar o dinheiro e fazer o investimento depois em baixo.